then when you come in a few measures later, what is the dynamic?
Mezzo forte.
And then when you come in a few measures later, what happens? It gets more slow.
Yeah.
So you have this opportunity and take advantage of it. So the first one is just going to be really, grand and generous. The next one, a little less loud, but something happens that didn't happen before. They both start on F. And the next one, what happens there?
There's an E flat.
Yeah, so it's like new and special, and so you want to like enjoy that note.
From the beginning?
Yeah. If you don't make them special, you might not even know that they're there. So you have to do that. And also, what does ralentissant mean?
Slower.
Yeah. Okay. So each one is going to have a little more stuff in it.
From the beginning?
Yeah. Signature are we in here these days?
3/8.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and make sure that your dotted eighth note truly is an eighth note and a half.
Oh, because I switched to 2/4 too early.
And there, when you get there, it's you're on this rallentando, and then you have a new tempo, but there's no accent on that A flat. So if you can avoid this. And then it's like the new thing starts.
Okay.
Good, let's have a vibrato contest. Yeah, doesn't that sound richer?
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, do it again. Good. Now, a little less loud, but still nice. I want to hear every single note there, Zoe. That's it. That was the idea. Okay, so I don't know if you want to write in your part, vibrate. The other thing, which is something that we flutists have to deal with, is we want to breathe, and it takes a little time to breathe. So if we slow down and take a breath, it's like someone listening can't really keep track of what the meter is, and if you're playing with piano, they won't know either. So what I want, let's play together. Okay, and you're just gonna like follow me. Okay, so what did you notice?
That I ended too early.
It's tricky. It's tricky because I'm making you do something that is not you can do. So for instance, when I got to the second one, when I got to that F, I'm thinking a tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then when I have the 32nd notes, then I'm a little more luxurious. But I'm not taking so much time on the long notes because then I lose track of.
Right.
So let me see if I can just do this for you. So I'm not just I'm doing the rolling tone on the trill. It's like I've been slow and slow and slow before that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if you can make sense of that.
Yeah.
Good. Play with your most glorious, beautiful vibrant tone. Yeah. Good.
Oh, I was playing it A flat in that one.
Yeah, and you don't have to hold it for like a year. Just but Zoe, that was beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so I love your octave.
Mhm.
I love that.
Okay.
When you do the first thing, again, if you have your air there, you don't have to push it out. You just release it.
Okay.
So I hear you're going, I want a faster dart.
Okay.
And when you have your air there, your tongue doesn't have to work very hard. It just kind of enunciates the
Okay.
air coming out.
No, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but you were doing it. You were doing it.
Oh, okay, okay.
And you could do it probably a little better, but that was
Yeah.
the right idea.
Okay.
Good. Okay, good, good. Okay, so I am a culprit because I love low notes on the flute.
It's like for me, it's kind of like depends on the day. Like sometimes I like the low notes.
I love low notes. And so my thing that I do, sometimes I play them too loud. So I want you to be better than me and don't play them so loud. Because this when you get to the next part, you want it to be at a different dynamic level. So I'm going to try to play it a little softer for you, okay? And then it's going to be really soft. So, how'd I do with the beginning? It wasn't too loud, right?
Yeah, it's loud. Yeah.
And didn't that make the second part sound even better?
Kind of like,
Okay,
yeah.
so show me what you can do. let's see. I'm just gonna just give you a general rule, something that isn't just specific to this. But whenever you have two notes that
Hmm.
are articulated, that are the same note, if
Hmm.
you don't put a little space between them,
Okay.
it just sounds like one note.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
doesn't sound like one note to you because you're playing
Yeah.
it, but to everyone else, especially if you're in a big room. So, for
Oh.
instance, when I go like this, where am I doing here? Could you hear me tongue those two A's?
No, I couldn't.
No, so I have to go. I have to put a little space. And it's I mean here it's definitely important because there are two accents, but you could use that knowledge no matter when. So
Okay.
the rule is if you have two notes that are articulated
Mhm.
that are the same note, you have to put a little you have to frame the second one, otherwise it just sounds like the first one. Okay. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
You have a certain rhythm and you have these little turny little thingies.
Mhm.
And we have to make sure that everything is
Mhm.
totally clear, subdivided rhythmically.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do now is not do the turny thingies.
Okay.
And every time I have any note, I am going to fill them up with 16th notes. So,
Okay.
I'm going to do it a little slower than normal. So instead of going, I'm going to go.
Oh.
I just
Okay.
filled in all the blanks.
Okay.
Okay, your turn. Good, 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 good. Okay, my turn. And when I'm doing this, because I have that reservoir of air in me before I start, my tongue doesn't have to work so hard. I'm not spending my air so much. I'm just releasing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, your turn. Okay, more because I want to buy that sound.
Yeah.
That was so good. So could you hear the difference?
Yeah, because I noticed that I filled like I used that atmospheric like breath thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, okay, so this time I'm going to do the same thing but go a little faster. Your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, now can you do it that tempo with
Mhm.
just the music that's written without doing the extra notes?
Okay.
Okay, it's almost there. And I think what's happening is when you have the little turny thing, that note ends up being a little longer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like playing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to go like up and down.
Okay.
You don't have to like keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I can hear it.
and then when it says TR, that's when you can wiggle a lot.
Okay, okay.
Okay, go for it. not wearing any shoes. Are you wearing any shoes? Okay, so pretend we're wearing like big heavy boots. And we're gonna go. Can you stamp while you do it?
They got her.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I love this because it's like you don't need a metronome. You're like your own. You're like your own metronome. I felt like the first beat needs to be with your foot. So that it's really a pointed, articulated note. But the fact that we were doing all this stuff with getting our air there means it can be a pointed, articulate note without pounding your tongue.
All right. Okay.
It just has to be timed right. Here, let me see if I can do it better for you. Your turn. Okay, so I know you play tennis.
Yeah.
Did you ever play volleyball?
I like sometimes. But not
Okay,
really.
I hate volleyball because it's like it kills your fingers. It's like, but the thing that I love about volleyball is like when the ball comes over the net and you sort of wait, and then you spike it down.
Yeah.
So you're not going, "Eh," but you're going, boom. I guess in tennis, what do you call that when you do it in tennis? When you
Like an overhead or like a volley.
okay, so that's what I want you to do with your air. It's like you breathe, let it hang, and then spike it.
Oh, so do you mean like for like the low A like
No, just your very first note. Your very first note. When you start this, I don't want you to go, but I want you to go. I want you to have that air in you and wait, and then. So what is the word in tennis? What is it that you do?
like an overhead. It's like or like a serve basically because you're throwing.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Exactly. So serve that first note to me. Good. So let's do the beginning. I'm just going to play with you, and we're going to just do the notes with the lilt. Good. By yourself. Good. So what are you doing to make that nice shape?
Put more air into it.
Okay, and I think the trick also is to have more air in you before you release it. So if I just play, so I'm sort of blowing my air out, I want you to breathe, have the air, and then just release it. Your turn. I still feel like you have a little more time when we're just doing this little bit to have the air. Let's do it without our flute. Can you hold your flute with your left hand? And with your right hand, we're just going to do the shape. Can you do that again? Okay, let's just do it on a B. And so, can you hold your flute with one hand? And then with your other hand, we're going to do the same thing. Good. Let me hear you by yourself. No, but still with, I want your hand. Okay, I'm going to do it. What am I doing in between each note? Preparing the air. I'm getting the air, I'm storing the air, I'm releasing the air. Okay. Tell me what I can do better. What can I do better? Shape it more. Okay, show me. we're not going to play a long note, but we're going to play a note that has energy and shape to it. So we'll eventually add the other notes, but these are really important. So let me hear this with shape and energy. Good. Let me hear just the notes again, just the chord notes. Good. This time what I want you to do is play those notes and just finger the other ones. Good, my turn. Happy kind of joyous rhythm, and it doesn't need to be fast, but it needs to be happy, and the way I think we make it happy is by having the air in us, storing that air and just releasing it. So can you play it happy but slow? Okay, I'm going to play it like you did. What do you think I should do to make it more happy without making it faster? What can I do? Put your more air and what we were doing at the beginning. Shaping it. Okay, so slow but shaped. There we go. Now let's do the same thing, just a little faster. So, hi everybody. Today we have some special guests. We have Blythe. Why don't you say hi? We have Svetlana. We have Anna. And we have Danielle. And so we're going to help them play the flute. So everybody take their head joints off their flute. And you guys who are our guests, you need to do this too. And what we're going to do, instead of tuning to our normal A on the flute, we're going to tune to an A on the head joint. So, except Ellie is going to play a different note on hers. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to play a note, and the same way we usually tune, you'll sing the note, and then you'll play it on your flute. So we're going to start with the Nisa. Sing it.
A.
Match it. Okay, and what's interesting is that unlike when we have our head joint on our flute where you could pull the flute in and out, when you find just the right angle on this, it'll help you with your flute. So listen again. Sing it.
A.
Good. Bellin, this is for you. Match it. Aha! So what happens is if you can adjust the angle a little bit, I bet that it'll be in tune. Can you just make the head joint just roll out a little bit? Okay, so I'm going to make my tone match yours. And if I roll my head joint all the way in so that there's hardly anything showing, it sounds like you. So I want you to sound like me. So just roll it out a little bit. Almost. Okay, so we're going to work on that. Okay, let's see. Audrey Cho, you are next. Where is Audrey? Oh, that was Audrey Kim. Okay, Audrey Kim. wait. Okay, now I'm getting really confused. Who's playing? Okay, this is gonna be for you, Audrey Kim. I'm gonna play it. You're gonna sing it and then match it on your head joint. Good? Good. Okay, this is for Audrey Cho. I want you to, did you sing it for me?
A.
So this is what it's gonna sound like. A. Can you sing it? Your flute is great. I want to hear it on your voice. A.
A.
Good. Okay, now play it on your flute. Okay. Sindhu.
A.
Good. Okay, good. Okay, now we have a special note from Ellie. Let me hear your note on your flute. Okay. La or mi. Beautiful. So for the teachers who are just joining us, the newfangled wave doesn't play the same pitch as the head joint. So it's playing an E, which sort of is hard for all my games that have A head joint stuff. Okay, so now it is time for tricks with our head joint, and teachers can join us. So you can just copy me, first me, then all of you. You don't have to mute yourself or anything. Let me hear. Okay, so let's do it one by one. Okay, so I'm gonna do it, and well, let's see if I can do alphabetical order. First would be Audrey Cho, then would be Audrey Kim, then would be Anissa, then would be Anna, then would be Bellin, then would be Blythe, then would be Danielle, then would be Ellie, and then Sindhuja, and then Svetlana. Okay, so you just have to remember your name, alphabetical order. Okay, so I'm going to go first. Okay, Audrey Cho, you're first. So did you see what I was doing? So I was turning my flute upside down.
Wait.
So it's like I'm playing from my bottom lip, and then I put it on my top lip. You know what? I think I'll make myself big so you can see better. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, watch. Got that? Okay, let me. Okay, so it's not that easy. But what happens is, you know my joke about what my favorite flower is, don't you? Do you remember that? Does anyone remember? What's my favorite flower?
Tulip.
Tulip. And why is that my favorite flower?
Because it's two lips.
Two lips. So we're playing our head joint with two lips. Okay, Audrey Kim, have a go. Good for you. Okay. Who is next? Is Anissa? Okay, go for it. Pretty good. Okay, Anna, you're on. You can tell she's practiced this a lot. Okay, Bellin, your turn. you. Okay, Blythe.
This is tough.
There you go. Good. Bravo. Okay, let's see. It must be Danielle. Good. Was that your first time or have you practiced?
Not before today.
Oh, bravo. That was great. Your debut tulips head joint. Okay, Ellie. There you go. That's it. You almost got it. Good. Okay, Sindhu.
Uh,
Okay, you got something. Okay, Svetlana, go for it. Good. Good, you made sound. So what gave me the idea for this is in the class that these teachers are in with me, we were talking about different intervals on the flute. And we were talking about how if you play piano, it's really easy. If you want to play an A and then play an A flat, you just look at the piano and you just push down the right key. But in flute, we don't really think of intervals or half steps. We just think of what the note we're playing. So I thought it would be really fun to be able to find the intervals. So I am going to play an A, and then I'm going to play a G with my finger. Now, if my finger's in the wrong place, that doesn't really sound like a whole step. Okay, so we're going to do the same order. Okay, so Audrey Cho, you're first. You see my finger? I'm sticking it in the edge of my flute. Can you match me? Bravo. Bravo. Good. Okay, Audrey Kim. Okay, I'm going to do mine. I'm sticking a little more of my finger in to make the whole step. That's it. Okay, Anissa, my turn first. Bravo. Okay, Anna. Good. Okay, Belen. Okay, Blythe. Good. Danielle. I'm so impressed. Okay, Ellie. Yours is going to sound a little different, but you can still do a whole step, maybe. We'll see. That was great. That was really great. Okay, Sindhu. Good. Okay, Svetlana. Good. So from A to G is a whole step. Now we're going to do a half step. So what can we call that note from A down a half step? Anissa.
A flat,
Or
G sharp.
G sharp. Okay, Audrey Cho, your turn.
Wait.
So I'll give you my special technique for half steps on the head joint. When I do, my finger's so big that if I put it in, it really makes it too low. So all I'm doing is taking my two fingers and I'm just sort of pinching the flute. So I'm just like touching it inside a little bit. Your turn. Okay, listen again. So I start with it open and then I pinch it. So can you pinch it a little closer to the outside so just a teeny little bit is touched on the flute? Okay, I'm going to make myself big again. Let's see. That's good. Okay, watch. See how little I'm touching it? Because half steps, the notes are very close together. Okay, Audrey-Cho, one more time. Okay, good. Let's see. We're going to go now to Audrey Kim. Good. Okay, Anissa. Good. Anna. Excellent. Okay, Belen. Start with it open. Start with the A. Good. Okay. Blythe.